Some study magic, while others are born with it. You don't just learn magic, you survive it. Welcome to the world of the Sorcerer.
Boots on stone, we lost the way. Who's the driver? Not today. Map is flipped in disarray. Level 3, but tend to slay. Bought a sword with evil glow. Cleric healed, then burst, we know. Wizard spells all gone by noon. Rogues already looting soon.
Let's look at what makes a sorcerer a sorcerer. You are a full caster, powered by charisma. Remember that, okay? Your magic comes from within. You don't study. You are born with it. You are defined by raw power, flexibility, and spell manipulation. So let's compare it to a wizard. We went over that video a while ago. So think of a wizard as preparation, knowledge, steady. Think of a sorcerer as instinct, power, rage, and instability. Okay? The sorcerer doesn't control magic, they unleash it. So, how do sorcerers fight? Otherwise, your spellcasting style. So, you have high damage potential, so you unleash a lot of damage. You know fewer spells than the wizard, okay? But that doesn't really matter now, does it? Your main focus is burst damage, efficient casting, and your adaptability through Metamagic, which I'll explain later. So it's important to understand that you don't have many tools, but you sure make the ones you have a bit better than everyone else. All right, let's look at one of your abilities. Sorcery points, right? Is your core resource of what you can do. It fuels your special abilities. You can convert spell slots into sorcery points. Once again, you can convert spell slots into sorcery points, and you use those sorcery points for spell slots and vice versa. So you can do back and forth. Why does that matter? Because you be really flexible with your resources in mid-combat. So, sorcery points lets you bend the rules a bit in real time. Okay, let's go over to Metamagic. I know you heard me say that just a few videos ago. So, this is what makes a sorcerer different from every other class, right? Let's say you have a twin spell. So you do one spell which hits 2 targets. It's best for damage spells and buffs. Then you have your quicken spell, which basically means you cast a spell as a bonus action, meaning spell plus action in the same turn. Then you have your subtle spell. You don't need verbal or somatic components. You just use the spell. Okay? You don't need those to do it. You can use those in social situations or in stealth casting. Remember, in combat, out of combat. And you can use an empowered spell. Basically, it lets you reroll damage dice, so you get more consistent damage. Okay? So your big concept to remember is you're not just casting spells, you're modifying them on the fly. Remember, you don't just cast magic, you reshape the magic. You don't just cast magic, you reshape it. Another thing to think about as a sorcerer is that you have one of the best burst damage abilities in all the classes. So you can hit multiple targets, you can chain the effects, and you can overwhelm enemies really quickly with these burst damages, okay? But remember, it's less durable and you have fewer spell options. Less variety, more impact. Okay, so I got all this information. How do I play like a sorcerer? Do's and don'ts, right? So let's go for the don'ts. Don't try to be a wizard. They have too many spells. Don't even bother with it. You're not a wizard, you're a sorcerer. There's a difference. I explained it to you. Don't waste your sorcery points early. You're gonna need them. You may need them. And don't play too safe. You're not a wizard. You're a sorcerer. Act like one. chaotic, crazy. Just do that and you'll be fine. Do pick key spells and master them. Okay? Your ability to master your key spells will put you in an advantage state and you will be able to control the battle. Use your Metamagic at the right moment. You'll know when to use it. Don't worry. And go all in when it matters. So if the opponent is about to die, the monster is at 1 health, you go right at him. Destroy him. Unleash all your fury and anger. And take care of him. You're not consistent. You're explosive. Remember that. Common mistakes. You're not using your Metamagic enough. I know I just talked about it. Use it. Use it. Use it. Running out of sorcery points too early. Just keep an eye on it, okay? Make sure you don't run out of it. You choose too many random spells. Pick something, pick a group of spells that you know is going to work, that you can be able to master, and go with that. And playing too cautiously, like I told you up in the play style. Don't be cautious. Go with the wind. Play loose and chaotic. And we're back to the favorite thing that I say all the time. Just like every other class, this class has a subclass. That's right. And we're going to look over a few of them. So, let's look at them. One being the draconic bloodline. You have extra durability and elemental affinity. So basically you have power inherited from dragons. Think of it that way. Then you have your wild magic. Unpredictable and chaotic. Alright? If you want some kind of like chaos-based gameplay, this is the subclasses to pick. You don't control it. You just ride the wave, okay? Then you have your storm sorcery. Lightning and mobility. Move within the storm. So, why do people love playing the sorcerer? Well, you get to feel powerful. Who doesn't want to do that? And when it's your turn, most of the time your turns are high impact and they make a dent. And everybody at the table remembers what you do, I promise. And you get unique mechanics. You have Metamagic. No one else has that, just you. And you have a strong identity. Most people who play the sorcerer, they have that. They want to control the board with their power and fury. Remember that. And you'll be just fine. Next time on Dice Duarte, where magic meets invention, power isn't given, it's built. Welcome to the Artificer.